Hello, it's Tuesday the 22nd of December 2015. One of the funniest things I've ever seen on the telly was on the news yesterday. Did anyone see the Miss Universe winner being announced? Only announced the wrong person. How funny was that? I think it was not Cambodia. I'm sure Miss Colombia. I think what happened is that he said the winner is not Miss Cambodia. What did I say? Miss Colombia. Miss Colombia. She then took, and she's been crowned. Okay, she's got the crown on and everything like that. And it looked like she was about to walk down the walkway. You know how it goes, and they swing their hips left and right. That is, of course, after telling all of us that they want to help animals and sick children, don't they? But what do you want to do with your life? I want to help animals and sick children. I mean, how many animals is there, dear, to help? They can't all be helping animals, can they? Anyway, so she's on this one. And then the presenter, now I cannot remember who he was, but I know he's someone famous and quite popular, and I like him anyway. Nice bloke. But he came onto the stage and says, I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry, everyone. And he says, I've made a mistake. I've made a mistake. And her face dropped. Oh, it was a picture. You should have seen it. It was hilarious. Her face dropped. And then they went and said it was Miss Philippines. I think it was Philippines. Was it Philippines? Oh, I don't know. I think it was Philippines that won the thing. So they then went over to her, and I think they had to take the crown out of her again and gave her a load of flowers. Oh, hilarious. Just imagine that. You know, what had happened on the card, he explained what had happened. It said first runner-up. Well, you know how it is, sometimes you don't read the whole thing. All he's seen is first. He's just seen first and announced her as the winner, but she wasn't the winner. And all those people, and millions of people watching them on the telly. Hilarious. It did actually remind me of the time. There's been a couple of times where I've been caught out and got a parking ticket because I've read, say, the top of the sign. I've got to say, yeah, park between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. So you park your car. And then right at the bottom it says, mini cabs only. You know, so you must read these things. Funniest thing I've seen for ages. Anyway, me and Ronnie, very bad English, dear. You wouldn't have thought I went to the London Oratory School, would you, saying that? Ronnie and I had a haircut yesterday. We had little Turkish hairdressers that we go to in Wokingham, which is incidentally supposed to be the most liked, the most liked place to live in the UK. Did you know that? Oh yes, Wokingham. Just down the road, dear. Just down the road. And actually the house prices aren't as much as you would think they are. They're not like Richmond, but Wokingham. So we're in there, I had my haircut, and then I decided to have a shave. My little, the lady wasn't in there, from Malaysia. She wasn't in there, so I had, who did I have? What was his name? Anyway, he was Turkish. So he did the haircut, and I decided to have a shave as well. And Sonny, who's a nice Asian guy, young, who are very good looking, if you don't mind me saying so, he did me with one of those wet shaves, you know, got the little brush and all like that. Oh, by the way, don't switch off yet. I've got some fantastic singing coming for you at the end of our little show today, okay? So with the old brush and then out comes that razor. He's got a little bit of towel on there that he wipes it on. Very, very nice. And then the hot towel. And the hot towel, oh, that's camp, that is, the hot towel. Because he gets this thing and he puts it over your face like that. And he leaves a little space, you see. I'm looking a little bit like a terrorist for a moment then. I thought, look, put it like that. And he leaves a little, that's not a towel, that's just a tea towel. Oh, I've got a towel over here. 1 minute, I've got a towel. So I think it's like folded in half like that. And it comes out of this thing what looks like a microwave, right? I think it's folded in half like that. And then he taps it on your cheeks, you know, like that, you know. And you think, ooh, that's quite hot, you know, like that. And then he puts it on like that, and he leaves just a little bit there for your nose to breathe, like that. Is that an improvement? Do you think that's an improvement? Look at that. I could go to Syria now. I could go to Syria and not be attacked. Look, I look like one of them, don't I? Do you think? Do I look like that? Is that offensive? Oh, get over yourselves. Offensive. It's a comedy show, dear. If you're offended, then you have no sense of humour and you have no business watching my programmes, dear. Yeah, I like that. So the hot towel goes on there and he leaves that for a while. And then he comes back and pats you, and then he sprays this lemon stuff in his hand. He goes, "This is going to sting a bit." And you know, me being a man, I don't like to show that it's hurting me. So, oh God, oh, it's really hurting. But you have to pretend that it doesn't hurt you, and he does. And then that's it. And it was very, very nice. All that for £21, I think that was. So it was a haircut. And we had the old, you know, the flame, you know, smell of burning hair in the air. Although it was a bit rough with that, if you don't mind. Oh, I like a bit of rough, but no, it was a bit rough with that, and I could feel the thing touching my ear. I think it was just hitting me. That was what he did. So that was it, and a very nice day. And I was talking to my niece. Now, she has a hairdresser's in Woodhall Spa. You must visit her hairdresser's. I don't know what it's called. Oh, I can't remember now. It's a strange... Actually, I don't like the name of her hairdresser's, but she didn't choose it. It was chosen by someone else. Can't remember. I'll find out what that is and tell you in a future programme, okay? But she's got this hairdresser's. And I said, "Do you do the wet shaves there?" She said, "No, but I am thinking of going on a course and doing them." Oh, and the other thing Sonny did, after he'd done that, then you get a little massage, which is quite nice. He does your temples like that. Oh, it's lovely. Oh, like that. And he does your neck and a little bit of a massage like that, you know. And I said to my niece, "Oh, yes, I go and have a wet shave and all that." And she says, "Oh, you'll have to come and have one here when I do it." And I think they learn to wet shave on a balloon. I believe that's what happens. So you get a normal balloon, you know, blow up a balloon, and you put the shaving foam on it and scrape it off without damaging the balloon. And when you've done that a few times, I think you're good to go. And she says, "You'll have to have that come down, dear. If I do, I'll be able to do that for you." I said, "Oh, I don't know about that, Tracy." She said, "Why not?" I said, "Well, I get a massage from him as well, and I think it would be a bit creepy. It would be a bit creepy to ask your own niece for a massage, don't you think?" I think that would be very creepy. A bit... No, I'm not going to say it. Shall I say it? No, you want me to say it now? No, I don't think I can. Let me think. No, not going to say it. But I do think that would be a bit creepy to ask one's niece for a wet shave and can I have a massage as well at the end? No. So we're not doing any of that. So that's it. Did you know it's the shortest day of the year today? Shortest day of the year, yes indeed. So now the days are... Can I have a bit of my tea? Hang on a minute. Nearly finished. Oh. I've noticed these 5-minute videos are getting longer, isn't it? Does that bother you? Are you quite happy with the long one, or should I reduce it in size? I must say, I was watching back yesterday's video, and I thought to myself, you could have cut all that bit out at the beginning and just had me and Ronnie singing the carol at the end. I think that was about the only interesting bit on it. What do you think? Do I need to be editing these a little bit, or are they just the right length? Do let me know by a little message underneath there, or perhaps an email. Send me an email. Chris@unitedkingdomtalk.co.uk is my email address, okay? Yeah, shortest day of the year, so now it's about to get brighter again. But you don't really notice it, do you? And then you suddenly do. Do you know what I mean? So for the next few days, it's going to start getting brighter now. But, you know, you think, oh, you know, is it any brighter? You know, are the days getting longer? And you don't notice it. And I find this the other way as well, you know, when it starts getting darker. So we have the summer solstice in June 21st, maybe, somewhere around that. Some loser will look that up now. And they will put a comment. Oh, Chris, you've got that wrong. The actual date is the whatever of June. Someone to do that. Oh, yeah. Some saddo do that. You know, they look for you to make mistakes. Absolutely. Carl Waring does that a lot. He watches this show. Carl does. If I make a mistake, it's straight on the email. Very sad. To correct me. I do like a bit of correction from you, Carl. I do, to be honest. And kind of at the other end, you know, when the nights start getting longer or the days start getting shorter, you don't really notice it, and then all of a sudden you do. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, it's got quite dark tonight early, and then you've noticed it like two or 3 months down the road. But at first, you know, it's so gradual you don't really notice it. So shortest day of the year, and it's going to start getting lighter, and thank God for that. I don't like these darkness, dear. Don't like darkness in winter. So that's that. Good news, boys and girls. I have found my Christmas £4, dear. £4 copy of the Radio Times. There we are. Hours of fun flicking through all the adverts and finding a couple of pages of TV listing. Oh, who's that there? Is that newsreader? Is that a newsreader? I don't know who that is. With a plunging neckline, dear. Plunging neckline. So I can sit there and flick through that now. Okay, gang. Going to disappear now. I've got a lovely little recording I made at Central Station's karaoke. The next karaoke at Central Station in King's Cross is next Monday at 8 o'clock with cheap drinks as well. And I recorded Dan and Emma singing this little Christmas song for you. So enjoy this, and I'll see you soon. Have a lovely Tuesday. Bye-bye.
The Christmas tree at the Christmas party. Mistletoe hung where you can see every couple tries to stop. Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring. Maybe we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly. Deck the halls with bells of holly, rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. The halls with bells of holly, rocking